This is me. My name's Ryan Lynch. I'm the blonde guy, and I'm a co-founder of My Music Bridge. If you're watching this, that means you've made it to the website, which is great. But before you go exploring, I'd love to tell you a little bit about myself and why I decided to build this app. So the first thing you need to know about me is that I have a lifelong love of music, quite literally, and that passion has led me to many different instruments. I now play the bass, the guitar, I used to play the trumpet, and now I can even play the banjo. However, none of these instruments were the one that I started out on. The first instrument I picked up was the piano. I started when I was around 7, and I really did enjoy it, but within 3 years of me starting piano lessons, I had quit. Now you may be wondering, if you really liked it that much, wouldn't you have stuck with it? And that's a fair question, but you'd be ignoring a lot of different factors that led to me quitting. For one thing, I was a 7-year-old boy with ADHD. It was extremely difficult for me to remain focused on anything for an extended period of time, especially when landing sweet jumps on my bike was an option instead. Well, landing most of the time anyway. But because of this distractibility, my parents often had to make me practice, and this turned piano from an interest I had and one that my parents wanted to cultivate into just another thing we'd fight about. With this and a bunch of other factors all coming to a head, it wasn't long until the most logical conclusion was to just stop paying for piano lessons. Now, I've tried to relearn piano probably half a dozen times since I quit the first time, but I've never been able to hack it. This frustrates me because I know if I just stuck with piano when I was younger, I'd for certain love playing it now. And it was out of this frustration that the idea for My Music Bridge was born. Many of the problems I experienced growing up trying to learn piano were not unique to me and were certainly preventable. In an effort to fix those specific pain points, we designed an app to keep kids engaged when practicing, help them stay organized with their practice schedule, and also keep them motivated so they're excited to sit down and play. I wish I had an app like this when I was learning, and I'm confident it'll help the next generation of musicians maximize their potential. So give it a try and help your children take their first steps into a life filled with music.